Listen, you're reading really well. You know, one thing I noticed in the homework assignments, the quizzes that you did very well on the reading notes. You know, like the first try, you were already getting good scores. So that's a definite factor of your reading is pretty good. What we want to make sure is that you work on your sound. Now, how are you guys gonna get better at sound? You gotta listen to great trumpet players every night. Go on YouTube and put some real good trumpet playing and go to sleep listening to some trumpet playing. You know, can't go wrong with listening to Miles Davis. He has a beautiful sound. You can listen to Louis Armstrong. You can listen to Dizzy Gillespie. You know, Roy Hargrove. Those are all great trumpet players that I loved and that I love to listen to. And there are others, and you can you know, you can Google and find great classical trumpet playing or jazz players. It doesn't matter, whatever appeals to you. But one thing about developing a good sound is that you have to imitate and you have to listen to people play. All right, Robert, you're next. All right, Robert. So how can we tell Robert, guys? Come on, someone give him some feedback.
He's going too slow.
Say that again, Matthew.
He's not keeping up with the tempo. He's going too slow.
Right. It doesn't feel like you're playing the rhythm correctly, and it's all quarter notes in the beginning. Da, da. How many beats in a dotted half note, Robert?
2. Wait. Dotted.
Yeah, dotted half note. This note here. That's 3 beats, Robert.
2.
No, that's a half note is 2, but when it has a dot, you gotta add half the value. It's a dotted half note. So this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You have to keep a steady beat when you play. All right? The problem, some of you here, you stop. You see this cursor here? You gotta keep playing. Da, da, without breathing here. You don't breathe. You just tongue this note again, but you don't breathe, and you repeat the note. Robert, try it again. Go. Tempo, come on. You gotta play rhythm. You gotta play the rhythm correctly, right? You stopping. You got hung up on this note because your eye you got here. You were not looking at the note that you had to go to on the next staff system. So you held this note like for 2 beats or more here. You see what I'm talking about? You got hung up here. You got to practice with the metronome. I want everybody to focus on this piece. Let's go to letter C, Sophia. Good. Don't play the next part. The next part is a pickup note. That was really good, Sophia. Okay, you underestimate your playing. You really your sight reading there. You're doing well. Oh, I think someone is joining us. It's 4:10, so the trombone players are going to be coming soon. Let me see. Oh no, I thought someone came in. So, hold a second. I want to get this thing out of the way. Sophia, can you get it? Can you do it for us one more time, please? I thought I was really good.
Okay.
Good, try it again. All right, very good. So the only thing I want you to work on is like when you play this, that the arpeggio here, you see that's an arpeggio, that you keep the sound very connected because you have to play a slur. This is where Chop Builders helps you out to do the slur. So I hear that, Robert, you see when I'm playing, I feel that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, going by. Hear it. All right, you go now, Gianna. Let us see. Go ahead, Gianna. Whenever you want, Gianna. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, Gianna. I had you muted. Sorry about that. It's my fault because when I mute everybody, it sounds better on this side. All right, go ahead. No, don't stop. Ta ta. Don't go ta ta ta. Play the slurs. Come on. You see? Something as simple as this. Let's go. Come on, you can do it. All right. So it's almost there. Matthew, let's go. I want you to work on this. You guys can Zoom each other and practice, you know, right? You could probably create sessions on your own, and then when I see you again next, we're gonna be meeting every Thursday, trumpets. All right, this time. All right, and I want you to work on this piece. I want to hear you guys develop good technique here. Let's go, Matthew, because I got the trombones in 2 minutes. All right, Christian, let's go. Again, let's keep everything moving fluid. Everything, keep the air moving. Breaths, you need to make sure they take deep breaths every 2 measures so you can prepare yourself for the arpeggio here. All right, Robert, you're the last one for today. All right. I want you only to work on this piece for me. I want to hear this as perfectly as you can play it for me next time. All right. Practice your other warm-ups throughout the week, but this is the piece that I want to hear you again next Thursday. All right.
Yes.
All right. You guys take care, and I'll see you soon. And we can meet again on other days from 1 to 3, 1:30 to 3:15. I'm available too. If you want to do a little session, you have a question about something, then Mr. Toro, can I video conference with you? I have a question. I'm available. All right, at 1:30 to 3:15 every day. All right. You guys keep practicing. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Sophia, I just finished the trumpets. You were waiting a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I just finished the session with let me see if I can. Where am I? Can you see me?
Yeah.
There you are now. I cannot see you though.
Oh, I have my
Your camera off?
video. Yeah.
Okay. So let's see, we should have more people coming in. Let me send a message, remind. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
See, trombones are. Zoom. Sophia, I want you to take out the piece that I sent this morning. You know the piece that I'm talking?
Mm-hmm.
Take it out. Let me see if I can get the invite.
In the Jasmine folder.
It's in the oh, there's Rena.
Hi.
What's up, Rena?
Good.
Let's see if we can get more people to join us. So I want Rena, take out the trombone music that I sent this morning on your 7th grade band page in the comments section, the live stream section. I sent an assignment for trombones only.
Oh.
So we're not gonna be focusing because Sophia, I can hardly hear you.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
I'm having difficulty hearing you, Sophia.
Oh, all right. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Let me see, I'm trying to send the code again for the trombones. I can't, all right, 1 second. Oh. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. All right, I'm just taking care of Sophia. What happened to all the other trombone players?
I don't know.
Let me see. All right, so there's a There's a piece that I sent you this morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it called the rondo?
Yeah, the rondo.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna look for it on my Google Drive. Hold a second. So you guys can. You can see my screen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you see me also, or you just hear my voice?
Yeah, we can see you. I mean, I can see you.
Yeah, I can too.
So I'm looking in my Google Drive, and there's Nisma solos, and I selected this piece. It's trombone, and let's see. Oops. Okay, trombone solo level 1. Let me see, where is it? What is it called again?
Rondo.
Rondo.
Oh, I know where it is. Hold a second. I know where's the best way to find it. Rondo, here we go. That's it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so what's the first thing we do when we start read a new piece, guys?
Look at the key signature.
And what key are we in?
B flat.
Right, and then what's the second thing we look at?
The accidentals. No, wait, no. T. S T.
What's the second thing we look at? Come on. S stands for sharps and flats. You guys saw my drum set back there? It means Antonio's the drum set. Is the S in the word stars stands for sharps and flats in the key signature, right? So we got two flats here, B flat and E flat, and then the T stands for time signature. Now look at the time signature. What's that?
2/4.
2/4.
Okay. Then we have allegro. You know what that means, guys?
Yeah.
Allegro is what is it, Sophia?
It's like slower, like still.
I couldn't hear you.
It's like connected.
No, allegro is a tempo marking.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you what kind of tempo you should be playing the music, how fast or slow. Allegro in Italian means happy. Okay, means lively. So we're looking at, eventually you're gonna play it at an upbeat tempo. Notice that every measure has 2 beats. You know, 2 quarter notes make 2 beats. A quarter note and 2 eighth notes make 2 beats. Everything is 2 beats in a measure. You see?
Yeah.
See, look at here. Look at this measure. You got a dotted quarter note and an eighth note. So that's 2 beats. Everything is 2 beats. This piece is supposed to be played also with an accompanist. So you have long rest here because there's a piano player accompanying. You know, I have this music, but I don't have any recordings of it. I have to search maybe on YouTube if there's some recordings of this, but it doesn't matter. What I wanted, I selected this one because it's in B flat, it's in 2/4. I think everybody should be able to play it pretty much. Eventually, the idea is that you can play it really perfectly. All right, so Sophia, you're gonna be the first one to play. You're gonna sight read,
All right.
you're gonna start measure 9. I'm gonna give you a note so you can tune up. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I want you to try to play it for us, and Rena, let's just listen. Go ahead. So yeah, Sophia. So that was a good effort there to play. But I think we have to make sure that your sound is more tenuto when you play these notes. Da 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 da. You gotta be careful when you play this G here. That you go to fourth position, you go up. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Just give it another shot. Sounds like this. Listen. Just the first 8 measures there until measure 16. Go ahead, Sophia. Give it another shot. Take a deep breath. Don't overplay, but make it sound like more connected. Make sure you're not accenting the notes when you tongue. All right. Try to give it a good phrasing. Go ahead.
All right.
Let's try it again. Let's give it another shot. So you want that G to come out right after the F there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right. So your tongue is a little heavy. Let's try to, you don't want to sound. You want to make sure that you're tonguing, but that we can hardly hear the tongue when you attack the note, right? All right, Rena, it's your turn. Let's try it.
Okay. Oh no, wait.
All right, so what happened there was you did very well, but when you got to this measure here, you see the arrow?
Yeah.
Your eyes have to be down up here, over here already. You know, always be one measure ahead of what you're playing. So when you're playing B, D, F, G, F, E, F, E, D, B, C, C, you're already looking down at the F here. Ba, 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 ba. So B, D, F, G, F, E, F, E, D, B, C, 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 F, F, E, D, E, D, C, C, F, F, E, D, E, D, C. Let's try it again, Rena. Like, not too good. Sophia, give it another shot. I like that very much. All right. Sophia, give it a you do it now. All right. Now let's go to the next part, Sophia. Where's Matthew? Matthew, can you hear us? Matthew. Can you guys see Matthew?
No.
He's there. He's just. I don't know where Matthew is. Man, this is like unbelievable that we're going through this, right?
Mm.
You guys are enjoying these sessions. I hope you know.
Yeah.
I think it's better than not meeting, right? At least you know. And listen, if you want to meet with me during hey, what's up, Matthew? If you guys want to meet with me during the week, I'm available from 1:30 to 3:15. I'm going to be setting up these sessions for the other band members too, not just jazz band members. But if you need help, and I want you to focus on this piece, everybody. Guys, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You guys don't want to be seen? You're being camera shy?
Yes.
Oh, you
I got nothing to lose, so.
you guys, you want me to disappear too and just hear my voice?
I
Sophia,
don't.
Sophia's being camera shy too, and Nick and Matthew. All right. Wait, Nick, I think you're muted, Nick.
Yes.
Can
Hello.
you, how are you doing?
Good.
I want you guys to look at your, Sophia is playing right now the rondo piece that I sent this morning.
Rondo piece this morning. Okay.
Yeah, I sent it on the on your class page, but not the Jasmine page.
Oh, which one?
I sent it in your 7th grade band page.
Okay.
It's called Rondo.
Rondo. Google Classroom.
In the live stream section.
No, I can't. Oh yeah, on the FaceTime I can. Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, Rondo. Yeah, I have it.
Matthew, you have it? Yeah. All right. So Rena just played and Sophia played from Measure. Can you see the screen? Can you see the music?
No.
You shouldn't be doing this on a phone. You have you have an iPad or a computer or no? I can hardly hear you, Matthew.
I can't hear him.
He muted
Math-
himself.
Matthew,
Yeah.
there you go. Now I can hear you. Do you have an iPad?
Yeah, my laptop right here.
All right, good. So can you see the music on the screen?
Yeah.
All right. So we're playing measure 9 here. And Sophia, why don't you play? We already discussed looking at the stars. So we have the key signature here. Nick, can you hear me too?
Yes.
Okay, so you see the 2 flats and the B, we're in the B flat scale. We also talked about the time signature is 2/4. We talked about allegro. Allegro means that it's lively. That's an Italian word that means happy. So it's a tempo marking. You know, usually it's like the metronome is like at 120. Right now we're not playing it fast. Now this starts with a long rest because this music is meant to be played with a piano accompanying the soloist. This is a solo trombone piece. Rather than working on the Jasmine music, I figure it's better for you guys to take this time that we're going through the situation, and we can work on some solo pieces for trombone. Because I can guarantee that if you guys can play the solo pieces and you can master this one, I'll send you another one. It's gonna make your playing much better for the Jasmine music also. And we can focus on the same lines, everybody's playing the same notes, and I can really hone in on some of the weaknesses and strengths that some of you guys have. And we can listen to each other and we can give feedback to each other. I want you to focus on this piece as your primary goal right now. And the other stuff that's always keep practicing some kind of warm up like Bruce Pearson. Just pick one a day, a little bit of, 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day will do wonders if you know what to practice. And you have to practice it with a metronome also. So Sophia's gonna play for us one more time. I want Rena to play measure 9 again one more time, and then Nick, you're gonna be the next player, and Matthew, I'm sorry, Matthew, you'll be the 3rd player after Rena, and then Nick, you'll be the last one. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Sophia, demonstrate again for us what you did. Starting on measure 9.
All right.
He's gonna play from 9 to 16. All right, so everybody heard that she hesitated a little bit between this measure here when she had to change to the 2nd system, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So we always have to keep our eyes on the next system when we're reading. Always, if you're playing this measure, your eyes are already looking here. You always got to, and then work going from F to G here. Sophia, for next time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to make sure every sound is like All right, Rena, you're next. Take a deep breath. Ba, 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 ba. Go. I like Arena. The only thing that I notice is sometimes the rhythm is like moving a little bit, and sometimes the eighth notes are not very even. So that's where you when you have a metronome. So listening. You guys hear the metronome?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so ta 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 ti ti ta ta ta. That's where the slight movement has to be rhythmical also, right? When you play the eighth note, pa 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 pa. All right, Matthew, you're the next victim.
Okay.
All right, any comments from anybody? Come on, suggestions to Matthew. Any comments, please? No nothing?
Empty like your spit thing.
Say it again, Rena.
Empty like the spit thing.
Oh, the water valve.
Wait.
The water valve or the spit valve.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do we see? I'm sorry, what else did we hear?
It was heavy.
It was heavy. Very good comment there. Okay, so Matthew, that when you practice your trombone, make sure that you can play, what's the proper word for playing legato in music? Come on. We did it in the symbols and the word definitions. What's the word I'm looking for?
Tenuto.
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 Tenuto. Da 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 da. Play just that for us. Play and stop on this note here. On the E flat on the measure 11. Just on the. I want to hear this. Da 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 da. Go ahead. All right. So you notice, you hear yourself. You hear how the going from one note to the other. There's too much space. You want to be able to connect those pitches more. So that's where when you play the B flat scale in like we used to do in school. All right, try it again, Matthew, and then try to play it all the way to 16, and then we'll go with Nick. Watch your slide position. So you're playing pitch here. This note here, you see this B flat? You're playing a C instead of a B flat right there. So pa 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 B flat. You gotta go a B flat first position here, and then connect your eyes. Make sure you're looking at the next system. All right, that was pretty good effort. I want you guys to focus on this piece for the whole week. Look, you can definitely be able to play. You should be able to play this really with good sound. Let me hear Nick now. All right. So any comments from you guys? Come on. If you were his teacher, what would you say? Or if you were playing with him, hey, what would you say to Nick? Nick, play it again, so they can comment. I want you to pay attention and listen. Yeah.
I
So what?
feel like
Playing.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
notes.
One at a time. Sophia, you go.
Oh, he rushed the 8 notes.
Right. I think he's not hitting this F either here, like ba ba. I think he's skipping this and going into this line. And it's just a matter of the notes, right? Name the notes, Nick, for me, what I'm pointing to.
E. Isn't that no? Yeah, E. No.
What's
E,
this?
E.
Huh?
No. Wait. Is it a?
And there lies the problem, Nick. You see? That is an issue right there. Because if you cannot tell me what note is this right away, come on, go. All right, class, help him out. What note is that?
D.
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 D. Okay, it's the fourth position D. Ba ba. And then what note is this, Nick?
F.
And this one?
G.
Huh?
G.
I can hardly hear you. You say G?
Yeah.
As in goat?
Yes.
All right, that's G, fourth position. Pa pa pa, G F E flat. Pa 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 pa, F E flat D B flat. All right, let's try it, Nick. Guys, whoa! You skipping the F. Pa 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 pa. You're skipping this note here. You're not hitting this note. You're going right to the G. I'm sorry. No, all right, Nicholas, play me each note as a whole note. And so on. Go ahead. All right, now try to play the whole thing now again. No, Nicholas, you hitting you have to play 3/4 notes, B flat, D, F, and then the G is when you play the eighth notes. You're skipping this whole beat here. You're going pa, 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 pa. You're going from this note to this note. You're not playing this one. All right, Sophia, let's go to 17 now. Let's move on.
All right.
All right, one more time. So you heard that you have to leap from B flat to G. Pa, 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 pa. Don't go pa, 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 pa. All right, take it from 17 again. All right, Sophia, play it from measure 9 all the way to 24 now.
All right.
All right, Sophia, so I want you to really polish this for me.
All right.
Because you're a good player, but you should be able to play this. Find the melody. Make sure that every note is clean when you attack it. Make sure that you can that you're being really accurate every single time with your playing. Use a metronome when you play it at that tempo. All right. I want you to find the melody in here and sing it out. You know, you have to express it. It's hard when you play stuff like it's composed like this, because it's not something that's like you know, it's almost like classical music. You're trying to express the melodic idea without lyrics, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're trying to find a lot of expression when we play. Rena, you got it now from 17. Go ahead.
No. Can I start all over?
Sure, sure.
No. Oh my god. I keep
It's the same line. Look, measure 17 and 18 are identical to 9 and 10. Even measure, let's analyze this. 19 is identical. This measure is identical. So the first four measures are the same. So 17, 18, 19, and 20 is a recap of 9, 10, 11, and 12. Correct?
Yeah.
And then when he changes this entrance here, that leap here, you got to watch out for. So try it again. All right, good. Stop right there, Rena. So the same thing that happens to Sophia. When you play this beat, you did perfectly up to here, but you gotta leap up to a G, fourth position. Ba 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 G, ba, fourth position. That's the note. Now play a B flat. Ba, then ba. You see what you gotta do here? Look at me. You see that? Ba 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 ba. Ah, there you go. Try it from 17 again. All right. So that's going to be your homework. Keep working on it. Let me hear Matthew now. 17. All right, Matthew, careful with the eighth note here. The two eighth notes here, you see?
Yeah, I messed up the eighth notes on.
And you hear yourself,
measure.
yeah, and you see how you're attacking the notes too hard?
Yeah.
You gotta soften that up. You gotta keep working on your attacks. So when you practice, you gotta work on being able to go ta 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 without making it so heavy and accented. All right. So it's the same. You gotta think as a singer, like the way I demonstrated before. You see how the first three notes, da, 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 that's an arpeggio. If I take those three notes and play it at the same time, look. All right, you know that like the chop builders that has that arpeggio section, that's an arpeggio right there. 1, 3, 5. All right, try it again. But you gotta try to connect them. Be lighter on the tonguing. Be more gentle. Try to be more expressive when you play. Try it, Matthew. Even on the eighth notes, I don't want you to be so heavy. It's too da da da. It's more like da da da. All right, let's move on, Nick. Oh, stop, Nick. D ba ba. 1, 3. Play D natural, fourth position. No, ba ba. No, you're sharp. Pa, pa. Pa, pa. Fourth position. Right after the bell. Like the bell is here, you're like, how do this? Like if this is the bell, you're like right after it, right here. Third position here. Like your third position is like right here, and your fourth position is right after the bell. This is the bell. Pa, that's D should be right here. Pa. Right, excellent. Pa, pa, pa. Go. You keep skipping that F. All right. I'm gonna try to see if I can set up a private lesson with you or something, and we can work on this together. Okay. All right. What I want you to do with this piece is, Nick, you need to play every note. You're gonna have to print this out and write the note underneath as a practice tool. Like name every pitch. It's not a lot. They're very repetitive, and it's all in the B flat scale. And then you put the slide position on top of each note as a homework assignment. So the note underneath, and then put the slide position on top. Print it out at home, and I try to have it ready for, maybe I can meet with you next week. You can send me a message and say, Mr. Toro, I'm ready. I wanted you to hear me again. All right, anytime from 1:30 to 4:15, except on Wednesdays and Thursdays that I have Jasmine. All right. Okay, but this is the piece that I want you guys to work on. Sophia, you're next again. 25 measures in measure 25. There's 4 measures out. That's probably a piano player doing something, and then you come in 4 measures later. Let me hear your entrance. Pa pa, E flat, pa pa. Ba, da, let me see something. Ba, ba, oh, right here. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. That's what it sounds like. Go.
All right.
Right, so it's all arpeggios again. You see that first note is E flat, and then C, E flat, G. Look at that. So that's all. That's you're outlining a chord. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Rena, you got it. 20 after measure 25. The fifth measure of, was it 29? Yeah, 29.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
No, wait. No.
Go to G. One more time, but give me more melodic fluency. Here you go. Go. Don't stop on the G here. Pa 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 pa. Keep going. Pa pa pa. Don't stop the rhythm. Keep the rhythm moving. Good, Ray. Yeah, careful with the D natural here. You're almost in third position. That's why it sounded a little out of tune. Very good, though. Excellent. Good things going. Good. You got a good. The way you're tonguing is very good. It sounds connected. Let me hear Matthew. Matthew, you got it. The only thing is that the smoothness of the line. We know that already. So try it again.
Yeah.
Try to make it even more. You got to put a little bit of sugar on that. All right. You know, that was an improvement right there. It was a little too soft now, but that was the idea. What, instead of thinking of the syllable ta, why don't you think of the syllable da? Da, 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 da. Instead of hitting it so hard. Try it again.
Wait.
That's it. Keep working on that. All right, Nick. Nick Levin, give me whole notes on each note. Let's go.
No, no.
Nick, what note is this?
Is that a? Good.
Okay, Nick, Mr. Levin, you just gotta learn your staff, all right? That's holding you back. That's E flat, C, E flat, G, F, E flat, D, B flat, D, F. E, C, E, G, F, E, D, B, D, F. Ba, 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 ba. Give it a shot. E flat, third position, C, sixth position, E flat, G, fourth position, G, first position, F, E flat, D, B flat, D, F. You can do it. Come on, slowly. 1, 2, ready, go.
No.
Ba. Right. Good. No. Ba, ba, D. And then F. All right, but that was an improvement right there. That was good. But and then always maintain good sound when you play it. Okay, Sophia,
Mm-hmm.
take over the next part. We
Alright.
gotta wrap it. Sophia's gonna finish up today's session, and all of you guys are gonna keep working on this little piece. Look, I mean, look at this. You have to be able to play this from beginning to end with no problem. Okay, you guys can do this. Let me hear it, Sophia. All right, that was too easy for you. Let's go to the next one. That's right. Pa 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 pa. Go ahead, Rena. Play that. 45 here. That's the idea, but play it in eighth notes. Pa 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 pa. Okay, but you hear the eighth notes are not staying steady. You hear that?
Yeah.
It has to pa 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 pa. Once you start the eighth note rhythm, it stays continuous, very steady, like pa 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 pa. That's the rhythm, right? And then assign the pitches. Pa 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 pa. Matthew. Tongue it. You're gonna tongue them. Ta ta ta.
Oh, wait.
You gotta tongue them though. No, tongue it.
What?
You gotta tongue them more. Ta 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 ta. All right, guys, it's 5 o'clock, and I want to thank you for spending some time with me. I hope that the recommendations that I gave you help you out. I want to see you. Definitely every Thursday, we're going to be meeting at this time, 4:15 to 5 every Thursday.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can set up a code, which is always the same. So that way I don't have to send you a different one every single time. I know there's a way for me to set that up, which is always the same code. And that way you just log in and we meet at 4:15. If you log in at 4:15, I'm not right there, it's because maybe I'm dealing with the trumpets a little bit. So there's something called the waiting room that I can set up, that I can click, and I just wait. If I don't show up exactly at 4:15, it's because I'm working with the trumpets. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And please take this time to spend. You guys, we're on quarantine. We got to stay at home.
Yeah.
Stay safe, social distance. Don't go out and start playing with with other kids, and always stay 6 feet apart from people, and take this time to practice your instrument. I mean, when you have a musical instrument at home, you never be bored. If you spend 20 minutes, a little bit, and practice this piece for me, okay?
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. You have a great evening, and see you soon.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.